so just like the majority of my videos, I have no idea how this is going to go. So this is going to be super exciting. Looking forward to it. Hope you are too. So raise your hand if you have seen The Covenant. It was actually one of my favourite films as a kid. I remember me and my sister went to the cinema 3 times to go and watch it when it first came out. Absolutely loved it, but I hadn't seen it in years because it's kind of a long story, but I associated it with bullying. That's basically it. So I hadn't seen it since I was about 15 years old. So when I started at my new job, I actually made friends based on the fact that a girl that I was working with had seen The Covenant as well. We both loved it. And we watched it in our separate houses via text, and we're texting each other throughout the film, and it rekindled my love for the film itself. So if you have seen The Covenant, then you know that the beings, I guess, omens within the Covenant itself are called Darklings. And they're these really creepy, like, apparitions of dead people. So I don't know why it never struck me to ever do something like this, but I'm doing it for you now. So this look is going to be inspired by the Darklings from The Covenant. There were no reference photos. No, that's a lie. There was one reference photo that I could find of the Darklings. So I actually have The Covenant on my TV screen paused so that I can like watch it and like reference to it so I get it right. For this I am going to be using 3rd degree. I was originally going to use liquid latex and cotton wool, but I wanted the integration to be a lot better in my face for this look. So I'm going to try it with 3rd degree, but as I said at the beginning, not really sure how this is going to go. So this one, I guess, is just, this one is dedicated to you, Jay. My buddy, my buddy old pal. Because of you that I rekindled my love for this film. So, hope you enjoy. Yeah. What day is it today? Don't know why I look at my watch. What day is it today? Don't think. I forgot to do my advent calendar. Where's number 5? Can anyone see number 5? Number 5? Number 5? Number 5! Oh, it's so exciting! I just painted my nails as well, so well. Come on ya. No. Okay. What is it? Ooh! It's from Bare Minerals. What is this? Oh, FYI, I have an advent calendar behind me because it's Christmas. Yay, Christmas! I just ruined my nail polish. But it's a beauty calendar. So it gives you all these little beauty things. So this one is a little teeny tiny sample of Lash Domination from Bare Minerals. I don't need it right now, but we'll see. Very exciting. Alright, so without further ado, let's crack on with this, shall we? So to start this look, we are going to create the prosthetic first. So taking your 3rd degree, go ahead and line around your nostrils first and then blend it out so that it integrates into your skin. Wait about a minute for it to set just a little bit before picking it back up with your spatula and dragging the 3rd degree across your nostrils to create flesh strings, I guess. Yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah? Basically, drag the 3rd degree up and down over your nostrils so that it creates kind of a tension look, like your face is stretching apart, if that makes sense. If you are a little bit confused, then go back in this video to look at the reference photo to understand what I mean. And then once you're happy with the way that it looks, it's time to connect the nose piece to the mouth piece. So to create the mouth section, go ahead and line the top of your lip with 3rd degree, as well as the center of your chin. And then blend these parts out to integrate them into your skin, just like you did with the nose piece. And then, just like you did with the nose piece, we are going to create string, fleshy bits across the lips as well. And then when you're happy with the way that all of your fleshy strings look, you can wait for that to dry. And then you can leave the look here for the time being, or you can continue on to make it look a little bit more stretched, which is what I'm going to do after I've finished with the base for my prosthetic. Then, to stay true to the reference photo, to exaggerate this look a little bit further, I am cutting into all of those strings across my lips once the 3rd degree has dried, and am then parting my lips and applying more 3rd degree to the void spaces between each of the cut strings, just to make it look like my mouth is open when it's not, if that makes sense. And then when you have connected all of your strings together, you can then wait for it to dry, and then if you want to, you can always build on top of the design that you have. So if you want to make it look a little bit more detailed, or you think that the strings are a little bit too thin, then you can just build on top of that with the 3rd degree once it has dried to get the look that you want. Then once all of that has dried and you're happy with the way that it looks, dust over the area of your design with some translucent powder, and then very carefully and very slowly start to peel the prosthetic off of your face. And then set that aside whilst we do the paint job. Apply a foundation that is several shades lighter than your natural skin tone, all over your face, your ears and your neck, any exposed skin in that vicinity. And then to set the foundation, I'm using these 2 grey toned eyeshadows, which smell like an old lady, to set all of that foundation in place. It's going to give the skin a very greyish, dead hue to it. Yeah. I'm then taking a small blending brush and that dark grey eyeshadow, and I'm creating large circles around the entirety of my eyes to give the illusion of a bag effect, like dark circles, but like dead dark circles. Yeah. And then, even though the reference photo had nothing like this, I decided to contour out my cheekbones and drag that dark grey eyeshadow downwards to create a more skeletal effect on my face. And I'm then taking a fine detailed brush with the same dark grey eyeshadow, and I'm adding squiggly lines all over my face and neck to create a bit of veinage for this look, as well as going in with a blending brush and shading in slightly on the furrow of my brows. I'm then taking this purple eyeshadow and going all the way around the border of my face, as well as the jawline, contouring out the muscles on my neck. Then I'm also taking this into the dark circles of my eyes, as well as contouring out my nose and creating some gross looking smile lines. You know, not much. Oh, and also shading in my nostrils as well with that purple eyeshadow, which also really badly out of the 3 smells the worst like old lady. Just gonna point that out. And I'm then going back in with that fine detailed brush, and I'm deepening up all of those squiggly lines that I created on my face and neck. Then go ahead and apply black paint around your mouth area. Whilst I waited for this to dry, I went ahead and started painting the prosthetic with some alcohol-based paint, a light grey colour, but this is completely optional. You don't have to do it, as we will be painting over it once it is stuck onto our face. But I just wanted to do that just to see how it looked. Then apply some Pros-Aide to the outer edges of your prosthetic, making sure to wait for it to dry clear before attaching it to your face. So make sure that you are sticking it firstly on your nose area so that you can get the positioning right, and then sticking it down around your mouth as well. Then press down gently but firmly around the area so that every area is stuck correctly in place. I'm then taking a small flat top brush and stippling on the same foundation that I used all over my face, paying particular attention to the outside edges of the prosthetic and working my way to the inside, but making sure to pay particular attention to blending out the outside edges of the prosthetic onto my skin. And I'm then setting all of that foundation in place with the same dark grey and light grey eyeshadow that we used for the rest of our face. And I'm then taking that small flat topped brush with the purple eyeshadow, and I'm going in with that as well to bring back any detail that we may have lost when applying the prosthetic. Then if you were a bit messy like I was, you can go back in with your black paint into the void space that you created and go over any foundation or powder that may have transferred onto the black paint. Then apply some white mesh contact lenses and your look is complete. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you want to hang around a little while longer, then hit subscribe, that big red button, and come and join the madness, because as you can tell, it gets pretty weird around here. So if you are interested, all the products that I used today will be listed in the description bar below, but if not, then I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy, guys. Bye.